So today we're in Anaga Rural Park, which is on the north, sort of east tip of the island. Very much reminiscent of like Hawaii, that kind of very green, very rugged, jagged ridges and rugged coastlines. There's loads of different trails you can do around here. I was doing a short little one first this morning, the Sendero de los Sentidos. The Sendero de los Sentidos begins from outside the visitor center, where you can get some information about the park's history and wildlife. There's also a really nice viewpoint you can check out from the car park, where you can get great views towards Teide on a clear day. We recommend coming here first thing in the morning because parking becomes pretty difficult later in the day. Once you're ready to begin the hike, follow the signs for the Sendero de los Sentidos and you'll immediately start descending through gnarly trees and tight pathways. After a short time, we reached the lookout point called Mirador Llano de los Loros, where we got nice views down towards the rugged coastline below. Look at this. Beautiful view at the end of this Sendero de los Sentidos hike. At this point, you'll want to begin circling back up toward the car park. As we did so, the clouds began to roll in, and by the time we got back up to the car park, we were walking through very thick clouds which obscured all visibility. Because the weather wasn't the best in this area of the park, we decided to continue driving all the way to the other side of Anaga in the hopes of getting some clearer skies. We turned off the main route through the park and began descending towards Taganana. The lower we got, the clearer it became, and we stopped at the Mirador Risco Amagoje along this road to check out the views. And one thing we can say for certain here is that the road is pretty insane. Just coming over this sheer ridge right here, loads of hairpin turns. If it's clear with views like this. From here, we descended the rest of the way down to the coast and stopped in the tiny village of Almasiga, where we could take a short walkway out to the Roque de los Bodegas. Further up the road from here, we stopped briefly at the Mirador de Benijo restaurant to get a quick look down the rugged coastline before backtracking and stopping for lunch next to Playa de Benijo, watching the surfers and enjoying the views. When we were ready to leave, we drove back up the main road and descended out of the park via the south towards San Andres. Whilst technically not part of Anaga Rural Park, we think coming to San Andres at the end of a day hiking in the park would be a great idea, as the colourful town is home to Playa de las Teresitas, one of the best beaches on the island. This would be the perfect way to soak tired muscles at the end of a long day hiking.